The journey begins amidst confusion. A puppet awakens with a single directive: to navigate the chaos and understand the unfolding disaster. Guided by an unseen companion, the first steps are taken into a city overrun by rogue machines and decay, with the immediate goal of finding a stargazer for orientation. An unsettling discovery is made at Krok Zoo. The location, long thought destroyed by fire, stands eerily intact. This temporal anomaly raises questions about the nature of reality in Krat, suggesting that the stargazers might be manipulating time itself, plunging the protagonist into a historical event. A mysterious voice beckons from the ether, challenging the puppet's resolve and inviting it to make its mark on the unfolding tale of Geth. This cryptic encounter sets a somber tone, hinting at a grand, tragic destiny and the significant role the protagonist is destined to play in it. The fury of time travel gains more weight. The companion recalls this specific day, the day the moon was prophesied to fall upon the zoo. It becomes clear that this is not just a visit to a location, but a journey back to a pivotal and catastrophic moment in Krat's history. The paradox of Krok Zoo deepens. Despite being a place that should be ashes, it stands firm, though littered with corpses. This impossible reality, where the past is physically present, defies all logic and points towards a powerful reality-bending force at play, likely connected to the Alchemists. The presence of Alchemists in this place is a significant and worrying clue. Their appearance, amidst signs of a bloody struggle, suggests they are deeply involved in the source of the chaos. Their goals are unknown, but their reputation for sinister experiments casts a dark shadow over the investigation. Exploration leads to the workshop of a master puppeteer. The intricate tools and designs hint at a sophisticated artist, but the atmosphere is heavy with dread. This space feels central to the puppet frenzy, a potential ground zero for the catastrophe that has consumed the entire city of Krat. A dramatic confrontation ensues with a flamboyant and arrogant master puppeteer. He mistakes the protagonist for a different murderous puppet he was expecting. This encounter reveals a deeper plot involving specific puppets and a conflict between powerful figures, with the protagonist now caught in the middle of it. After a grueling battle, the puppeteer is defeated. He laments that their duel was not the climactic fight to the death he had envisioned, hinting that another, more significant adversary still looms. His defeat yields a key, opening a new path forward and deepening the mystery of his original target. A peculiar puppet named Rizora appears, speaking with childlike innocence. She asks for help finding her lost shoes so she can travel to the Rose Estate and reunite with a dear friend. This seemingly simple side quest introduces a new location and a thread of personal tragedy amidst the wider chaos. Having received her shoes, Rizora is overjoyed. She gives the protagonist a treacherous thanks and promises to remember her new friend. With her freedom regained, she sets off for the Rose Estate, her journey intertwining with the protagonist's own quest and leaving a sense of hopeful innocence. A chance meeting with an eccentric merchant reveals the existence of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. He possesses a key to one of their hideouts, describing them as dangerous figures. This adds another faction to the complex political landscape of Krat, a group that operates outside the usual rules. The journey through time continues, leading to Hotel Krat before its grand opening. This safe haven, familiar in the present, is now seen in its pristine past. The hotel serves as a hub, a place to gather information and allies before venturing back into the city's dangers. Inquiries are made about a red-haired woman, confirmed to be the legendary stalker, Leia Florids. She was recently seen at the hotel, but has already descended into the depths below, reportedly on a mission to deal with a crazed lunatic, further cementing her formidable reputation. A rescued merchant, Klaus, introduces himself at the hotel. He recounts being saved from the zoo by Leia, who seemed distressed and searching for her apprentice in a laboratory. His story provides a crucial lead, pointing the protagonist toward the Alchemist's facilities in the search for Leia. The protagonist returns a lost ancient disc to Klaus. The merchant explains his passion for collecting these artifacts, believing they connect him to the past and offer hope. This interaction establishes a system for trading rare items and provides a moment of quiet reflection on history and hope. Inside an Alchemist facility, a terrified survivor is found. He reveals he was spared by the Legendary Stalker, who passed through looking for someone. He confirms Leia is heading deeper into the lab, relentlessly pursuing her goal, even as the facility descends into monstrous chaos around her. The horrific nature of the Alchemist's work becomes undeniable. The facility is a gallery of failed experiments and human suffering, all seemingly justified as a means to find a cure. The protagonist finds Veronique, another stalker, driven mad by their twisted experiments and so-called cures. Veronique, in her last moments of clarity after being defeated, apologizes for her actions under the drug's influence. She warns of a two-faced overseer, a powerful test subject created by the alchemists that must be destroyed. She urges the protagonist to find Leia on the coast. A mysterious masked ally, known only as the Tracker, appears. After verifying the protagonist's intent to help Leia by seeing a locket, he offers his trust. He is also fighting the alchemists and warns of a living weapon they have created from the remains of an ancient warrior. With the Tracker's help, the monster's two-faced overseer is defeated. The Tracker expresses his intention to go to Hotel Krat, suggesting the protagonist do the same to find more clues about the alchemists. This victory solidifies their alliance and moves the fight to a new front. At Hotel Krat, the Tracker offers to decrypt an alchemist cipher machine found by the protagonist. This reveals a clue about a ghost crocodile at the zoo, uncovering a murder plot and exposing more of the alchemists' ruthless methods. Their shared goal strengthens their partnership against a common enemy. A cowardly sweeper who betrayed Veronique reappears, offering a key to a secret passage to the coast. He claims the main tram to the Rose Estate is destroyed. His information, though self-serving, provides the only known route to follow Leia and continue the search for Romeo. A new, bizarre character is encountered through a series of malfunctioning puppets. He claims to be an alchemist named Alexander, trapped somewhere unknown after a date went wrong. He begs the protagonist to find and rescue him, adding another strange subplot to the journey through the ruins. Alexander, still communicating through puppets, reveals more of his story. He was a brilliant alchemist working on a crucial experiment before being ambushed and locked away. He guides the protagonist deeper into the ruins, hoping to be freed from his mysterious prison and put a stop to his embarrassment. The puppet Rizora is found again, weak and in need of ergo to continue her journey. After being helped, she offers another treasure and reaffirms her goal to reach the Rose Estate. She expresses a desire for her new forever friend to be there with her at her journey's end. The horrifying truth of Alexander's fate is revealed. He is not locked in a box. He is a brain in a jar, the first successful subject of his own mind-keeper machine. Realizing his life support is failing and his existence is a nightmare, he asks for a final mercy. Accepting his fate, Alexander Goodman makes a final request for the protagonist to turn off his life support machine. He finds peace in choosing his own end rather than a prolonged, artificial existence. This somber moment closes his tragic story of ambition and hubris, a victim of his own genius. Another alchemist cipher is decrypted, revealing the Spider Cave incident. The official story was of a minor puppet that went mad, but the truth points to alchemist involvement. This tale of a mistreated puppet's revenge highlights the cruelty that fueled the city's downfall and the humanity found in unexpected places. The treacherous sweeper leader confronts the protagonist, revealing his allegiance to Sir Simon, a powerful alchemist. He confesses to setting the trap that caught Veronique, which was originally intended for Leia as well. He sees the protagonist merely as a nuisance to be eliminated for his own gain. Defeated, the sweeper begs for his life, blaming his actions on Alchemist infighting and Simon's commands. As he pleads, the elixir he took from the Alchemists begins to horribly transform him. He was deceived, given a faulty cure meant for carcasses, leading to a monstrous and pathetic end. The Rose estate is finally reached. Here, Rizora is waiting outside, unable to enter the place now filled with sadness. She recognizes the protagonist as a new friend who looks like her old one, Carlo. She asks to meet again after their journey's end, parting with a bittersweet sense of peace. At last, Leia Florids is found. She is weary and exhausted, but upon seeing Romeo's locket return to her, she begins to trust the protagonist. The locket brings back painful memories of happier days with her two apprentices, Carlo and Romeo, a time before tragedy struck them all. Leia reveals the culprit behind the recent events, Arlecchino, the same killer puppet she defeated years ago to earn her title. He has taken Romeo to the Rose estate to exact his revenge. Recognizing the danger, Leia accepts the protagonist's offer of help, forming a powerful alliance. Fighting alongside Leia, a powerful synergy becomes apparent. Her fighting style, and in turn the protagonist's, feels strangely familiar to her. This growing sense of a shared past or technique deepens their bond as they battle their way through the formidable defenses of the Rose estate, united in their goal. Inside the estate, a scene of a horrific massacre is discovered. This is not the work of the petrification disease, but a brutal slaughter. The tragedy is revealed to be the infamous Monad Charity House incident, and Leia is devastated to find what she believes are the severed arms of her apprentice, Romeo. The final confrontation begins. Arlecchino, a twisted jester, taunts Leia from a stage, mocking her belief that she could save her beloved apprentice. He reveals his true, monstrous form, ready for the rematch he has long awaited against the Legendary Stalker and her new, unexpected ally. After a spectacular and harrowing battle, Leia lands a mortal blow on Arlecchino, but is fatally wounded in the process. In her final moments, she recognizes a deep connection to the protagonist, seeing the spirit of her lost apprentice Carlo within him. She passes on her legacy, entrusting him to finish her story. In what appears to have been Leia's private room, a final recording is found. She speaks to her deceased apprentice, Carlo, reminiscing about their shared past and expressing her regrets. She concludes with a hope to one day reunite, finding peace and sharing a laugh together in the sunrise.